It is currently Wednesday, the night before the Open at Austin starts, and I'm here to make my picks for the week. Last week did not go as planned. A pretty rough outing for all three of us, myself, Hunter, and Trevor. Trevor ended up getting 7 more points because he got Kristen Tatar correct, as we all did, but then he also won the dark horse pick. So that brings his total up to 14, whereas Hunter got Kristen Tatar correct, and that was all, and same for me. So it is currently Trevor at 14 points, Hunter at 11, and myself at 5. So going into this next week, hopefully I will make some better selections and maybe pick players that are actually playing, unlike Nate Sexton. So for my MPO picks for the week, I'm going to stick with the no-brainer with Gannon Buhr as my number 1 pick. I know he didn't have the best showing at Waco, but whenever I saw him on coverage, he was throwing really well, but he just kept missing putts chaining out left. I think he's going to have that figured out by this week, and then it's hard to bet against him. Especially, I think he won almost every 4-round event last year. This is going to be a 4-round event at 2 different courses. So I like Gannon Buhr to take first place. In second place, I've got Calvin Heimburg. It looked like he was throwing and putting pretty well this past week at Waco, and then just had a bit of a mental lapse on hole 17 where he took a big number there and kind of lost his lead. So even if he's not able to win, I think he's going to be in contention this next week. And then I still think I'm going to ride with Paul McBeth for number 3 for me. He had a good couple first rounds, were solid, and he was really in it up until he had that missed mandatory shot on that short par 4. So I'm going to think he's also figured out his putt and will be in contention for the 3rd straight week. For FPO, I have Kristen Tatar in first place. She's the best player in the world, so I think until something changes, she's going to be just set at number 1, kind of a set it and forget it in my lineup. In second place, I'm taking Missy Gannon. So last year, the women played this course in their major, and Missy shot really well out there at Sprinkle Valley. So I think she's going to be able to repeat that this week and be in contention for the win. And then in third place, I'm taking Evelina. Evelina's putter has always been her problem, but I definitely think that these courses are going to play well for her strengths as a thrower, and I think she's going to be able to be in the mix as well. For my dark horse pick, I'm going to take one that many of you may not have heard of, but I'm going to take Freddie Meza, partially because I got burned on my last dark horse pick who wasn't playing, and I know that Freddie is playing in this one, but also he's a very underrated player. He shot 2 solid rounds at Waco, but his second round really just kind of took him out of any chance to be higher up in the standings. But I think today or this week he's going to put together 4 solid rounds and have a good showing. So that's it for my picks for the Open at Austin. If you think someone else is going to do better than my picks, leave their name in the comments below. And if you want to keep up with this competition I've got going, just be sure to subscribe to my channel. If any of you are interested in trying some Lone Star Disc plastic, head over to www.lonestardisc.com and use code ZaneJackson for 15% off all qualifying purchases. Get yourself a pretty sweet warbird like this one.